Hi guys, in this video I will demonstrate you static routing. So there are two options available over here. First one is static routing and second one is RIP, that stands for Routing Information Protocol. So in case of static routing, we have to mention network IDs, their mask and next hop values over here. So we have to populate that our routing table over here manually. So let's have a look at our network. So I have created three networks over here. First one is 172.17 series, second one is 172.18 series, third one is 172.19 series. So in case of first network, I have given same series IP over here, that is 172.17.0.2, 3 and 4 over here. Let's have a look on this. So I have given 172.17.02 IP to this device, and I have used first IP of this network as a gateway, that is 172.17.0.1. Similarly, I have used first network IP of second network for gateway, and same way I have used third network first IP for its gateway. So I can confirm this thing from here also. So I have to check gateway over here. So gateway is the point from where our network get connected to our router. So I have used fast Ethernet port 0/0 for this network, for the connection of this network to the router. So I have to check fast Ethernet port 0/0 of this router. So I have entered 172.17.0.1 IP address over here. Similarly, I have to check same Ethernet port of router 2. So I have used fast Ethernet port 0/0 for second network of router 2. So this is the fast Ethernet port 0/0 of router 2. So I have entered 172.18.0.1 over here. In the similar manner, I have to check for router 3. So I have to check fast Ethernet port 1/0 of router 2. So this is 1/0 over here, and I have given 172.19.0.1 as a gateway for last network. So in a similar manner, we have to enter this information at every end device. So I have given this information over here. So I have entered first network gateway values to the respective PCs. So I have given for this value over here, that is 172.0.1 for this PC. In the similar manner, I have given other devices of this network. So I have given 172.17.0.1 as a gateway for 172.17.0.4 device over here. So let's have a look at second network PC. So I have given 172.18.0.1 as a gateway for this one, that is 18 series IP. So we can confirm this thing in third network also. So I have given 172.19.0.1 over here for third network last PC. So I have confirmed that I have given first IP address of every network as gateway. So now we have to configure connectivity of these two routers. So I have used crossover cable to connect these routers, and use gigabyte port to connect them. So let's have a look at which gigabyte port is used to connect these routers. So I have move my cursor over here. I got gigabyte port 8/0 in both routers. So I have to check this value over here. So when I click on gigabyte Ethernet port 08/0, I have entered 172.20.0.1 IP over here for R1, and for R2 I have entered 172.20.0.2 IP over here. So these two ports belong to the different network from other devices networks or other network. So I have given 172.20 series IP address over here. So this is also class B IP address, this is also class B, and this is also class B, and this is also class B IP address. Now I have to check or I have to configure my static routing over here. So I click on R1. So at router 1, I have to enter information of these two networks, that is that belongs to our router 2, and their IP or network ID is 172.18.0.0/16 and 172.19.0.0/16 information at R1, so that we can forward any packet having destination IP address of these two devices got forwarded to router 2, and its next hop value is 172.20.0.2. So it means that for these two networks from R1, next hop value is 172.20.0.2 interface IP address. So let's have a look at static routing entries. So I have to, first of all, I have to mention destination network ID. So I have to mention this thing over here. So I have entered 172.18.0.0 as a network ID. Because this is class B IP address, I have to enter 255.255.0.0 as a network ID. And for in this case, our next hop value is this one, that is 172.20.0.2. So this is our next hop IP address. So I have to add this one over here. In the similar manner, I have to enter entries for 172.19.0.0 networks also. So I have simply changed this thing from 18 to 19 and add this one. So I got two entries at router 1. Similarly, I have to enter entries for my network 1, that is this one, that is 172.17.0.0 entry at R2. So if any packet that received at R2 with destination IP address that belongs to 172.17 got forwarded to R1 from once for 172.20.0.1 as next hop value. So I have to enter this thing over here. So again, I click on static routing over here, enter network ID of this network, that is 172.17.0.0, because this also belongs to same class, that is class B, 255.255.0.0 as a subnet mask, and next hop is 172.20.0.1 as a next hop value. So this is the routing entry at R2, because only single network belongs to R1 and two networks belongs to R2. We have to enter only single entry at R2. We do not have any other network at R1. So only one entry is sufficient for this thing. So now I have to test my connectivity over here, whether I am able to communicate between these different networks or not. So first of all, I press forward button for 5 to 10 times, so that all tables get populated. Now I will test my connectivity over here. So let's select a simple PDU over here. Select first PC over here and last PC over there. So we got a successful message over here. So we can view this thing, that we are able to communicate 172.17.0.2 IP system to 172.19.0.4. So it indicates that we are able to communicate across the router with different network systems by using static routing table entries. In the similar manner, I can use ping command to test this thing. So I go to desktop over here, click on command prompt, ping. So I have selected 172.19.0.3 as a destination IP address. That belongs to third network, that is 172.19. from my source one, that is 172.17.0.2. So I'm able to ping this IP address from my first network PC. So it indicates that I am successfully connected to the third network system. Hope you enjoy this lecture. Thank you very much.